Now Voss comes out, Ryan Chapman. Now the running back, 3 receivers again to the left, 1 to the right. First and goal at the 5-yard line for Vermilion. Christofferson checks the defense. He'll step back to pass, crossing route over the middle, and it's caught. Another touchdown for the Tanagers. Traquin Thomas makes his 3rd catch, and again, 13-0 now the score for Vermilion.
Yeah, simple.
Chargers. Ran quickly, gets the snap, looking over the middle, and it's caught. It's a touchdown for Sioux Falls Christian. Pitch and catch to Jude Prinz of 16 yards, and the Chargers tack on another score.
Well, maybe not play.
Completions in less than 20 seconds taken off the clock here in the second quarter. Christofferson's sidewinder boot going to be fielded by Darian Smith Jr. Breaks a tackle at the 45, still going, backtracking. Now at the near side 40, 35-30. He's got a clear lane, 15-10, 5 and touchdown. Darian Smith Jr., a 55-yard punt return, and the Chargers with another touchdown.
What a great punt return.
2 receivers and a tight end to the right, 1 receiver to the left. It's Knight. He's in motion. It's a jet sweep very quickly to number 0, Beauchet Knight, out past the numbers. Past midfield, got a first down and more. Beauchet Knight, he will go all the way. No flags on the field. 1 play, 1 touchdown. A 56-yard touchdown for number 0, Beauchet Knight, and Trojans have struck early.
I was going to say on that open.
Spread offense, 2 receivers to either side. Gross with a running back, Knight, over to his right. It'll be a swing pass out to Knight. A lot of speed. Good cut back to the middle. Has first down and more. Knight still on his feet with a blocker in front. Can he get chased from behind? And he's going to get past 2 more tackles. And Beauchet Knight, another touchdown for West Central. 53-yard pitch and catch from Carter Gross to Beauchet Knight. And the Trojans extend on their lead.
Hey, a nice job there by.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Sanford Coyote Sports Center. I'm Cole Larsch, keeping you company here on the Summit League Network, a production of South Dakota Volleyball, as the Coyotes coming into this contest 16-8 overall. They are 8-4 in the Summit League standings. They host the Mavericks of Omaha, coming to the contest 7-13. 4-7 in the Summit League. The Mavericks are 2-5 on the road this season. South Dakota is 8-3 at home. Coyotes kind of hitting a bit of a hot streak recently. They are 4-1 in their last 5 matches. Again, that only lost, that 3-2 loss at South Dakota State on Saturday. This is the first of 4 remaining matches this season for South Dakota. 2 at home, then they've got the next Thursday off. Then they travel on the road to Oral Roberts next Saturday, and the final game will be Tuesday the 18th against SDSU. You just heard those starting lineups. Thanks to public address announcer Tom Jones. South Dakota will start with the serve. They'll be on the right side of your screen wearing the home white long sleeve jerseys, and the 6-foot freshman from St. Paul, Minnesota, Ava Ball, will lead things off for South Dakota. Ball just off the top of the tape. Great recovery by Emma Nash for the Mavericks just to keep that ball alive. Yotes back with it. Nelson off the tip of the block. Another Audrey Nelson kill. Yotes are on a roll as we get to the end of set 2. A 3-0 scoring run for South Dakota. 23-17. The set 2 score. Ball still serving. Back up by Nash, back set out of position, going to be outside the antenna. Attacking error will give South Dakota the point. And now the Sanford Coyote Sports Center crowd comes to their feet. It is set point for the Yotes, 24-17. And a double block. Audrey Nelson and Amanda Lotion put the exclamation point on set number 2. Yotes ended on a 5-0 scoring run. They will take set 2, 25-17 here inside the Sanford Coyote Sports Center, and they even up the match at 1 apiece. We're going to hit the extended break here inside the SCSE. Knotted up at 1, 25-14, 25-17. Your set 1 and 2 scores. The extended break here in the Summit League Network. When we come back, stats from sets 1 and 2, scores from across the Summit League. That's on the way next. You're watching Coyote Volleyball on the Summit League Network. Over Kansas City. Out of the timeout, 22-21. And it's a quick service ace for South Dakota and Ava Ball. Just now 2 points away from getting the victory. Ava Ball, first ace this match, 10th ace of the match for South Dakota. Now 23-21. Floater into the back row. Set back row attack. Jurgensmeyer can't quite get it across the tape. The pass was short. Attacking error. And that sends the fans here in the Sanford Coyote Sports Center onto their feet. It is match point for South Dakota. Ava Ball to serve. 24-21. Shorter serve, and it's an ace. Ava Ball with the service ace, her second ace of the match, 11th of the match for South Dakota, and USD will get the 3-1 victory over Omaha as they take set 4, 25-21. For one final time this season here on Vermilion Tanagers Live, part of the Live Ticket TV family, it is Tanager basketball. Right here live inside the Birdcage, Vermilion High School and Vermilion, South Dakota. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Cole Larsch, alongside me, Heath Nimke. It's the Region 4A quarterfinal matchup between the Vermilion Tanagers playing the hometown team, coming in 15-5 on the season, taking on the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies, who come into this game 3-17 overall. These two teams pretty familiar with each other so far this season. We'll get into the past matchup in just a little bit, but it was, for lack of better terms, a very lackluster regular season matchup between these two teams, with the Vermilion Tanagers winning comfortably 73-37. Vermilion hoping to move on to the region semifinals and finish the season a perfect 10-0 here inside the Birdcage. Elk Point Jefferson looking to get their first road win of the year. They are 0-11 on the road, in which I bring in my broadcast partner, Heath Nimke. It's the region quarterfinals, so a big game nonetheless, but it seems like this one should be well in hand for the Vermilion Tanagers.
The only person who would disagree.
They run any zone, it's typically a three-quarter court press in that 2-2-1.
And then drop instantly back into man after it's broke.
As soon as it gets across half court. Three ball by Thomas is good.
Again, Vermilion went 12 of 20 in the first time these two teams played earlier this season, already having a lot of success from deep, beginning of the game, 2 of 2 against Elk Point Jefferson here tonight.
3 minutes in, 9-0 lead for the Vermilion Tanagers to start this one. And it was a big first quarter as well in the first matchup. 21-8 the first quarter score back on January the 20th, as now Vermilion back into that man defense. 11-10 to shoot for EPJ. Tatro will start a drive, kicks out to Hammett. His right wing three is good. First points the ball game for Elk Point Jefferson, and Joel Havelman will start to rotate in some substitutions again. Usually about, depending on how many players are healthy for this EPJ team, could be as many as a 9-man rotation. Vermilion, so far all this season, have just seen the 6-man rotation, as Jensen gets his first 2 points up and good. And he was the leading scorer in the first matchup with 20 in the win.
And Vermilion's having a great job just moving the basketball offensively as well. They can attack inside, but they've shown they have to respect them on the outside as well, with hitting threes already in this game.
Connor's going to try to look back on the pick and roll. Now Hammett, he'll start his move, drives into a double team, kicks out to Tatro right wing. 8-7 to shoot for EPJ. Van Rokel kicks over. 3 ball in front of the Vermilion student section is off the mark for Luke Schmitz. And Spencer Blanchette pulls down the rebound. It's now 5 missed shots for EPJ. Luke Jensen, the right wing three is good out of the assist of Spencer Blanchette, Going to try to get our replay figured out before we move things around. It's a timeout, EPJ. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside and take it with him. Back to the birdcage in 30 seconds. Mebius will throw it in. 2.9, 1-point game. Lob into Cool. Kicks over to Higher. Fadeaway three. Got it! At the buzzer. The West Central Trojans. They get the buzzer beater. Down 59-44. And they get the win 64-62. Oh my goodness. Out of the timeout, we'll see no full court pressure from the Trojans, and Trey Hansen will walk it across the timeline. Hansen bounce past Jensen. Happy feet there on the right wing. Another turnover. As we talked about, 17 of them against Sioux Falls Lutheran, even half of that tonight. And their Tanner's going to be in big trouble. Mebius now with it for the Trojans. Started by Spencer Blanchette. Now over to Moshe Knight on the right wing. Gets the screen. Now dishes it around. Mebius in the corner. He'll drive baseline. Got it poked away as he was going up by Trey Hansen. Hansen coast to coast through contact. Lay in. No, but a blocking foul going to be called. Trey Hansen will go to shoot 2 free throws already. Hayden Higher with 2 personal fouls.
And that's one thing that Vermillion can really get this West Central team in trouble with is foul trouble. Good thing for West Central is they go so deep in their bench. They do have a lot of good rotation guys. But again, already 3 team fouls called against West Central. We're not even 2 minutes into the contest. And Cole, for Jay Drake, that's what he likes to see. Get their team to commit fouls. And from there, just make it a slugfest. If it was up to Jay Drake, this game will end 50-49 with his team winning.
Both free throws are good by Trey Hansen, who has yet to miss one this season. 7-2 lead for the Trojans. 6:12 to play here inside the Coliseum. Thanks for tuning in on Vermillion Tanagers Live and Live Ticket TV. Pass was batted out of bounds by Spencer Blanchette. Trojans will throw it in just in front of the timeline.
And a huge crowd for both teams. In fact, actually, some Trojan fans, Cole, it looks like have made their way to the Vermillion side, but certainly a packed Coliseum tonight for this contest.
O'Shea Knight, right wing. Trying to look for somebody to pass it to. Now has Cool on the right side. Got to guard Cool, all 6'10" of him, all over the floor. He'll try to go in. Tries passing outside. It's stolen away by Trenton Thomas. Thomas has it poked away from behind. O'Shea Knight comes up with it. Pass up ahead. And the lay-in is good for Colt Gary. 2 points for him in the ball game. It's 9-2 Trojans. Quickly the other way. Luke Jensen, he'll take a left wing 3. That one's good. Luke Jensen, first 2 points of the game for him. 9-5 your score. 5:23 left in quarter number 1. Very fast-paced here inside the Coliseum to start. Quick dribble up. 15-footer off the mark, no good by Connor Mebius. Offensive rebound putback is good by Will Cool. 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 of those rebounds on the offensive side already. Jensen, pump fakes. Takes an 8-foot floater. That one's good. Good awareness there by Jensen to avoid the charge. He's got 5.
And yeah, Vermillion's really got to figure out something to shut down the offensive rebounds, because if West Central gets second and third opportunities, they're going to kill you all night long.
Will Cool will pull up for a long 3. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound batted around, and they're going to say it was last touched by Colt Gary.
And remember, when Cool steps out to shoot the 3, that actually does help Vermillion, because now you eliminate the huge size underneath. And it, again, gives Vermillion not necessarily a size advantage, but at least a chance to compete underneath on the boards.
Yeah, not much of an advantage. They got Colt Gary. He's in there 6'5", probably about 230 if I had to take a guess. He is built. Jensen, top of the wing. Key 3 is off the mark. Blanchette with the O-board. Trey Henson from the left wing. He'll get his first one to fall. He now has 5 points in the ball game. Back to a 1-point game.
Hey, Cole, I go back to that timeout that Jay Drake called. He saw quickly his team was down 7-0, got them reset, and they're right back in this game.
Knight has it top of the key, 22 on the shot clock. Kicks over Mebius, right wing 3. That one's off front iron, no good. Trey Hansen with the high point and the rebound. He'll take it up the floor for the Tanagers. Lost it for a moment. It's going to be a clean steal, they rule. Connor Mebius will take it the other way and get the layup to fall. Halfway through quarter number 1, 3-point lead for West Central. First time we've heard the West Central student section all day so far. And Chet lost it for a moment, gets it back top of the key. Jensen trying to make his move on Cool. Got it poked away by Cool. Moshe Knight now has it. He's quick. He'll go in for the left-handed layup. That one's off the mark, no good. Body contact and a foul. Going to be on Trenton Thomas, his first. And Moshe Knight to the free throw line. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery. That's upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce is wild here in the top of the 9th for the Killer Tomatoes. Pankonen sets and fires. This one's skied in the infield. Sweeter calls it, and he will make the catch for out number 3. Del Rapids PBR wins their first title since 2007, defeating the Platte Killer Tomatoes 3-1. Across the batter, he's 0 for 3. First pitch, he squares, he lays it down, flip to home, now time. The suicide squeeze works, and Del Rapids has won the 2025 state championship. Their 4th in 5 years. And they outlast Dakota Valley in 8 innings, 5-4 here at Bob Sheldon Field. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 9th. Landon Calhoun launched to left field. It's going back. It's at the wall. It's gone! Walk-off solo home run for Landon Calhoun. Comes in relief and holds the Honkers to nothing. And he will cross the plate and send the number 2 seed Winter Cologne Royals to the semifinals tomorrow. Pretty good time. 1-1 to Iberg, ripped down the third base line and fair. That one's going to be an RBI single for Sarah Iberg. 4 hits in a row for South Dakota, 5th of the inning, and it's a 3-1 lead. 1-0. That one's into the right center gap, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Ella McGee got a late jump, but she's going to get waved around home, and a stand-up RBI double for Delaney White. For the first baseman, rips one right up the middle. It's under the glove for a base hit. McGee's going to score. They're going to wave Vallada around. It slows down there in the outfield. A 2 RBI single for Delaney White. 2-2, grounded up the middle. Jones flips to Vallada, fires over to first, and it's in time. 6-4-3 double play for outs 2 and 3.